Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VConVids channel, where today I'm going to be talking about the global update that just went out. It's number 7 that they've ever done. It's like kind of a major update. It wasn't that big of a deal. They didn't change too many things, but I just want to talk about some of the things they did change, how it affects the game. And additionally, I do want to talk a little bit about the Castleberg community in general. And overall, I think there's this misperception and this I don't know, the community needs to take a chill pill, you know? They need to calm down for a second. I'll explain what I mean later on in this video, so keep tuned if you're interested in a little bit of, not necessarily drama, but like a little bit of community talk, you know? We're talking about the community. Anyway, first I'm going to talk about the global update, get through the nitty-gritty stuff here. First, what they did is they did some balance changes, as usual, which is pretty great. I think the game is really balanced, actually, right now. You see a lot of different strategies. You see goblins, you see troll slingers, you see cat mages, you see all these different types of strategies coming out, and overall I think they're doing a great job in balancing this game, and you're not really just seeing one type of strategy anymore, which is just fantastic. It's a great thing. So what they're doing to continue the balancing of this game is they're increasing the HP of Jean. We haven't seen this hero in a long time. I mean, I think it's a good change overall. She want to make sure that she's not getting too powerful. Again, she was really strong when she was strong. It's going to increase her early skirmishing. When you do see Jean, you got to be really careful about those early game rushes. So it's going to kind of increase some early game pressure with having Jean as a little bit more powerful hero. Next, they're decreasing the amount of mana to upgrade or take into your deck a random card. I like this. People weren't really using random cards. It allows people to kind of be like, maybe taking a random card is actually a legitimate strategy, just because you get so much less mana. It also activates people or pushes people towards making sure their entire lineup of cards is leveled up, so that when they do press that random card button, that they'll not get like a super under-leveled card. They're also increasing the Viking cost from 24 to 25. I don't know if that's a big change at all, but Vikings do seem a little bit strong, although I mean, I do think the game is very balanced right now, but I have been Viking Rush a couple of times, and I gotta say, it's a very strong strategy. Next, they are increasing the amount of HP Archer Towers, Cannon Towers, and Watchtowers all have. Great change overall, I think. People weren't really using these towers at all in the early game, and I think it's going to really help out this game. Add another strategy, which is building towers. It's also going to increase the amount of value, I guess, one is going to get from the, I think it's called the hammer, the augment that you can get tier 1. It's actually really good right now already, or before the update went out, and now it's going to be even better now. I've been starting to upgrade my my card, and you know, it takes a lot of gold to do that, but it's definitely going to be worth it because that card is going to be so strong. Next, they're increasing the attack radius of the Lupin Berserker. I really like this because you know what that card's supposed to do? It's supposed to attack in an area, and how can you do that if it's a really short area? So they're increasing the little radius around it. One question I do have is they're like increasing the amount of cost the Tower of Doom. They're not changing anything else. They're just changing the cost. Now, like, you might think, okay, but by how much? The Tower of Doom doesn't see too much play right now. Well, they're increasing it by 50. Okay, guys, that's a lot of mana. I don't know if Tower of Doom was seeing much play or if this was even needed. Seems kind of unnecessary. I don't think we're going to be seeing any Tower of Doom, and I don't think we were seeing any Tower of Doom really. Maybe it was happening in the lower ratings. It just wasn't really being seen in Champion. But maybe, you know, maybe it's a need change for those lower ratings. But I mean, Champion, you never saw it now. You're never going to see it again. Or not necessarily again, but like you're not going to see it really in the future. You're not seeing it now. Next up, we have this next thing with their basically just increasing the effectiveness of matchmaking. They're making it sure that's more like you get a new opponent each time. It's not like you're seeing the same opponent each game you play. I know there was a thing where you'd play like the same person like 4 times. Well, they're changing that, so now you don't have to play the same person a bunch of times. And I think it kind of went away with the past patch, but they're even changing it a little bit more so it doesn't happen at all. They also improved the tutorial, which is really big. If you're trying to get new players involved in this game, you're going to have a good tutorial, so totally like that change. They're adding some new skins. Skins are way overpriced right now. I think especially the hero skins. I think the castle skins might be okay, but they definitely need to decrease them for hero skins, because you can only play with one hero for that one hero skin, and I don't think there's that big of a difference between the skins of the heroes. So it's not like the castle skin you can definitely see. The hero skin, it's like I couldn't tell you if someone was using a hero skin or not. I mean, I haven't even seen a hero skin yet, so I mean, I don't know. They also added a new castle skin, pretty cool. I mean, nothing special. They did change some bugs. Okay, that's great. UI improvements. Oh well, but here's the thing. Okay, they did all these quality of life changes, right? But one thing at the end here, I just want to say, for all those people saying Castleburn is not innovating, they're not doing any stuff, you know, the devs aren't really putting in the work. Well, here's the thing, guys. Castleburn's a small game, okay? It's a small game. You can't, like, the team can't be that big. The development team for this game can't not be that big. I used to like hate on these developers a lot because, I mean, I felt like they weren't doing their job. But recently, I realized kind of like it takes a lot to kind of control a game, or like to make it a good game to play in a sense. And when you have a small development team, it's really hard to be putting out new content constantly or keeping everything super fresh. And I think they've been sort of doing a good job. I mean, they recently updated the Mistral campaign, and they confirm. I feel like people completely look this, but in the patch notes, they literally just confirmed they're working on 2v2. How is that not making people hype right now? Like, come on, dude, they're working on 2v2. Here, let me read this to you guys after I get another replay going on the display for you all to watch while I am oblaring to you all. All right, come on, give me to return. Here we go. Let me scroll up, or let me scroll up, please. Let me press this one. Let's watch this replay right here. By the way, if you guys are enjoying today's video, make sure to smack that subscribe button. Thank you so much for 70 subscribers. Also, if you want to help spread Castleburn and enjoy Castleburn and my videos too, please hit that like button, because YouTube algorithm likes to tickle that like button and spread it around. It's just so delicious and fantastic. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. They confirmed 2v2. So I'm looking at the patch notes, or what they released to the public on Facebook right here, and here's what it says, and I quote: "We here on the Castleburn team are always thankful for all the love and interest you show, and are hard at work on a wide variety of content for you to enjoy, including a new team battle mode." End quote. Okay, new team battle mode. Now there's a few things that could be. One, that could be a clan v clan war. Now, granted, a team battle mode, that has a possibility, right? That team battle mode could mean that. But I mean, what's the likelihood that that's going to happen? It's going to be so difficult for them to actually implement a clan v clan war. I mean, like Clash Royale has that in a way, but you have like multiple clans going after each other. I mean, I guess you could do it, but I mean, like, team battle mode, dude, that's gotta be 2v2. I guess it's not a technical confirmation of 2v2, but it's confirmation of new content that's gonna be cool content. It's either Clan Wars, which would be so cool, or 2v2, which is also so cool. And like, either option, I'm totally for, in bringing a new aspect completely to Castleburn. And I mean, like, how is that not so hype, guys? It's so incredibly hype. Now, another thing, like I said, the development team on this game is so much smaller than other games. You look at Clash Royale, you look at, I don't know what other games there are that's kind of big-ish. I'll just take Clash Royale, for example. So you look at Clash Royale, their updates don't come out like every week, guys. Their updates maybe once every 2 weeks, right? And I'll be honest, their development team has got to be huge. I mean, like, that game has made so much money. That development team has to be bigger than Castleburn. And Castleburn has been doing a fairly good job keeping up with the updates, keeping a fairly balanced game. And also, for people saying they're losing the drive, dude, like, I mean, like, dude, what's the drive there other than become number one? I mean, that's what it is for every game, really. It's like to just become number one on the leaderboard. I'm sorry, dude, if you can't do that, you can't do that. But like, what's the drive? Why did people play Clash Royale? Well, one, it's to play with their friends, and two, it's like to try and see how high you can get up on the leaderboard in comparison to your friends. There was no like war or anything. I don't know how, like, what you're expecting from like saying from saying like I need a motivation or something else. I'm looking at you, Brenner, okay? I'm looking at you, struggling to find motivation with the game. Well, dude, look for the motivation getting number one. Bringing your clan to number one. Dude, Euphoria. Let's take a second to talk about Euphoria, dude. You guys are being wrecked by the Pyros clan right now. Dude, We're almost near number 1, brother. I'd be like, where you guys at? Gotta take a step up, man. Throw your stuff at us, boy, because we're heading to the number 1 spot, man. We're heading to the number 1 spot. I mean, this turned in from a rant. This turned in from a review to a rant, and I don't really know. We're going to finish up this replay, however. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's, I don't know what you call this. Also, another little tangent thing. I do have a, I don't know. It's going to be a good video, okay? It's going to be a good video in the works. It's about a clanmate of mine who uses the Yetis a ton. His username's Feast. And he got number 1 recently, and he has just been killing it, dude. He's so good, and he's been using this Yeti strategy. And this guy I was playing also used the Yetis. And I just gotta say, I played against the Yetis the other day too, and my opponent smacked me. I beat this guy. He was using the Yetis. But when you're unprepared for these Yeti strats, man, they're so strong. Like, the Yetis, they have so much HP, and they do so much damage in so little time. It's like crazy. They're just like, and they're just slapping on everybody. And what can you do? There's not much you can do. Anyway, this game was a pretty much GG. I mean, Spartacus, dude, this guy's level 13. I don't know what you want me to say. He's 2 levels up. His hero was level 9. I mean, like, maybe he selected a random hero or something. No, he didn't, because he already selected a yellow. So he knows he's going into this. And here, actually, like, there's some glitches in this game. For example, I swear I saw his castle at one point, and it said tier 2 for me. It said tier 2. And then all of a sudden, I saw his Dragon Slayers, and I was like, what in the world is going on? And then the other day, I was playing against this one guy, and literally, no joke, I went down with my Yalo on one side of the map, and I went back, and I saw him build a camp, okay? I saw the animation for him building a camp, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to rush the side now because he just wasted his mana. I mean, he used his mana for that. That was not a smart idea because I can now have this rush and take away that camp, and he's just down mana. And he never built the camp, and he ended up rushing me on the other side, which was not preparing for it, and I ended up losing the game. All because of this missing visual bug. I mean, like, can't complain too much. And again, it's really hard to, like, completely fix the entire game, or like Des, but I mean, like, there's still some glitches in the game. Can't be like too salty or can't be too not salty. I mean, there's always going to be stuff going on, but I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I've already said the stuff. Hit the like button, man. Nothing more to say. If you made it this far, just know there's someone out there that loves you. That's me. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and have a fantastic rest of your day.